It is 420, everybody. Welcome to Smoking with the King. Each and every Friday at 420 on Bigo Live. This is King T 420 SCC2. On YouTube, this is King T 420 SCC. God bless a great day, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for coming to Smoking with the King. I'm glad y'all all came out to join me. I got a good topic today. Y'all know we normally wait a second or two, get a couple people in or whatever, see how many people are going to come through or whatever, join the live. And yeah, we kind of sort of go from there. Kind of sort of make it do what it do and just make it do what it do. So today on Smoking with the King, we got to talk about, I've been, how it's a bunch of females running around talking about this men ain't shit. Bunch of niggas running around talking about bitches ain't shit. This, that, and the other, and blase, so on and so forth, right? This madness is crazy. And I only say that because you people don't know the people that y'all running around sleeping with, basically. So, the topic of today's show is you have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free. You got to learn the person you with, man. I don't care who you are, male, female. You know what I'm saying? If you're a lady, then you got to learn what your man likes, the foods that he like to eat, how he like to sleep in the bed, the temperatures that he like to household. You know what I'm saying? The things, you know what I mean? The things that's going to make him happy when he come home from work. And if you're a man, you got to learn the things to make your woman tick. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's you helping her put the dishes away, or you might just be one of the normal regular niggas that just take out garbage all the time. You know what I'm saying? And don't let garbage sit around the house. And she like that about you. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case might be. The thing is we all need to take the time to learn the person that we with. You know what I mean? Like, you got to learn the people that you're dealing with on a daily basis, on a regular basis. If you don't learn the people that you're dealing with on a daily basis, on a regular basis, then how can you say you want to be with that person? It's crazy to me to think that a person can say they want to be with somebody, but at the same time, they not doing everything in their power to be with that person. It's like you purposely playing a game with this person because you're not trying to learn this person. You're not trying to see what makes this person tick. You're not trying to see what makes this person feel good. You're not trying to see what makes this person angry. You're not trying to see what this person think about on a daily basis. You're not trying to see if they dealing with their struggles all right, or do they need some help. You're not trying to see if they, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that are very important in any relationship, and I don't care who you are. These things are very important. You have to understand what's going. Hey, you have to understand. Excuse me. You have to understand what's going on when you're in a relationship. You cannot just be the type of person that's sitting in a relationship with people and think that, oh, because I'm in this relationship, everything is just gonna magically be fine. No, that's not how long lasting relationships last. Most long lasting relationships last because the people in the relationship actually get to know each other. They get to know each other's favorite foods. They get to know what each other hate. They get to know what each other allergic to. They get to know what movies each other like. What music turns this person up. What music turns this person off. You know what I'm saying? What's this person's favorite color? Um, just small things. Do this person like to walk in the park? You know what I'm saying? Just little shit like that. It's things like this that in a relationship people need, but a lot of people don't do. You have to get to know the person that you're with. Getting to know the person that you're with is one of the most important things in a relationship. Is getting to know them and communicating. You understand? It's like if you're not communicating with the person that you trying to get to know, you never you like okay. Let's say it like this. Most of us are scared to open up to people, right? But if you don't open up to somebody, why would they open up to you? They don't have a reason to open up to you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to like in order to get to know somebody, you gotta make yourself feel a little vulnerable sometimes. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Not super big, not super much. But you know, when you getting to know somebody, you have to let a person know that you want them to get to know you as well. You know what I'm saying? So it makes people feel comfortable when they know that you ain't just trying to get to know them to scheme on them. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes people feel comfortable to know that you getting to know them for a good reason. You're not just trying to get to know them to fuck them over. You know what I mean? Like you ain't just the type of person that's trying to be with somebody so you can be in their pockets, or you ain't the type of person that's just trying to be with somebody so you can get some draws. You know what I'm saying? Like getting to know somebody builds a deeper connection. It builds a bond. You know what I'm saying? That's what these relationships were built on back in the day. That's why they lasted 50, 60, 70, 80 years and shit like that. That's no joke, no lie. I ain't talking just these is facts. I'm stating facts to y'all. People used to get together and they used to get to know how a person ticked. Every little tick, every little quirk. So they can make them run smooth like a Rolex. You understand? When you get with somebody, your goal is to take them from being a Timex to a Rolex. You understand? Perpetual motion. There's no tick, tick, tick. Your goal is to help them become perpetual. You understand? And vice versa. Their goal should be to do the same thing. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a one-way street. It should. Yeah. It should never be a one-way street. You dig what I'm saying? It should always be where this person is getting to know you and you getting to know this person, so y'all both are doing little things for each other to make each other happy, and in turn the relationship runs smoothly. It's how it go. Communication is key. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to know the little things that your person wants the most, and you got to get to know the things that they really don't care that much about. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, for example, some girls care if they man cheat a lot, like a lot. It really bothers them. They break up with somebody and never get back with them. Want to fight them, scar his car up, scar him up, beat up the girl, all type of stuff, right? But some girls don't care about that. They're like, long as you put me up right, long as you got me put up right, I don't give a fuck what you doing in the streets. Just keep me put up right. Keep my name out the streets. Keep your name out the streets. Keep that shit clean. And whatever you doing is smooth. But you will never notice if you don't get to know the person that you're dealing with. You got to get to know the person that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, in life, this is how it go. It works just like this. The more you get to know the person that you're dealing with, the happier you will be. Because you're getting to know them and you're doing little stuff for them, right? And the more little stuff that you're doing for them, the happier they are. The happier the person is that's with you, the happier they're going to want to make you. And it works like that. So again, your goal in the relationship is to take this person from being a Timex to a Rolex. From being a tick, tick, tick to having perpetual motion, constant rotation. You feel me? It's not for you to get there and make the Timex stop ticking. Hey, some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like when you do things in a relationship, you have to really set aside the time to get to know what the person in the relationship with you likes. That's why the topic of today's show is you have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free, okay? Because it's not. You have to take the time to learn the person that you're actually with. And if you take the time to learn the person that you're actually with, you will be happy because you will get a joy out of making them happy because you making them happy will make them make you happy. It's how it work. Flow motion, baby. Y'all gotta go with me. You gotta know what I'm talking about. Know what's going on. You hear me? So listen. For instance, say you a dude and everything in your relationship going right except for your girl don't like you smoking weed, right? She say, I don't like the weed smell in the house. You just every time I come home, the house smells just like weed, right? So what you do as a dude, either you gonna get you some scented candles that eat up the weed smell, or you smoke outside, smoke in the car, smoke in the basement, smoke anywhere but in the house where your lady have to be discomforted by your weed smoke. And ladies, if you drink a glass of wine or two every day, that's cool. But what if you were a dude that don't really like drinking? That means you may have to pull back on the drinking area a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because some dudes don't like women that drink a lot. You know what I mean? Like, shit, some of y'all don't like men that drink a lot. They get super shit faced. What we talking about here? Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the whole goal in a relationship is to not make the Timex that the person that you're with stop ticking. Is to take that person and make sure that they stay a Rolex. Especially if you met them a Rolex, make sure they stay a Rolex. You add on to the perpetual motion. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the happiness comes from. Because if a person knows that you're purposely working on making them happy, then they will purposely do the same thing for you. And that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, you gotta be a good judge of character too, as well. Like, you can't just fuck with somebody and you know this person ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And then you be like, well, why it's going like this? Because you knew in the beginning that that person didn't have a good spirit, didn't have a good heart. They didn't treat people good. What made you think they was gonna treat you any different than how they were already was? You know what I'm saying? Like, as people, y'all got to stop wanting to change people when you meet them. You can't change nobody. People gonna be who they gonna be. At the end of the day, there's nothing you can do that's gonna change a person from being who they are. You know what I'm saying? So if you meet a person that's already fucked up, if you don't like fucked up people, don't deal with a fucked up person. But you gotta get to know people. You gotta pay attention to how people treat people. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. You gotta pay attention to how the fuck they treat you. That shit be important. The way a person treats you is very fucking important. You need you to realize that. How you lead your life is cool. You know what I'm saying? But how a person treats you, that's all on you. Because it's all on what you allow. And if you allow a person to just completely always disrespect you, always treat you like what you say don't matter, who you are doesn't mean shit, they will continue to treat you like that. So you as a person have to know if this is the type of person you're dealing with, don't deal with them. That you can't be happy trying to make somebody happy that don't want you to be happy. So don't try to force that. You have to find someone that wants you to be happy. Communication. You have to learn the person you with. Happiness is not free. You have to learn people. Like, this is not a game. Like, people go to school for years to learn people. And some of y'all just jump in a relationship with people who could possibly be serial killers. And then you wonder why you be unhappy and got all these uneasy spirits around you. Why you feeling so uncomfortable and cooped up like you suffocating. Because you taking your good spirit and you putting your good spirit in the midst of who knows. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, hey, all you had to do is go on a date or two, get to know the person before you just jumped in a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? So when you actually got into a relationship, you could get to learn their quirks. You could get to know how they work, how they think. You know what I'm saying? How they move, and you can start helping them do certain little things, and then it'll make it easy on them to make life easy on you. It's how it works. When you can make life easy for somebody that you with, they can make life easy for you. And it'll keep going like that. It'll keep going. Perpetual motion, perpetual motion. This is what Rolexes do. They don't tick. They just whine. That's what they do. They keep going. So the person that you with, you supposed to help them be like that, and vice versa. They supposed to help you. If you don't got a person that's trying to help you be perpetual motion, at the same time you working on helping them be perpetual motion, then you should probably find somebody else. Because that just means that person is trying to make your tick, tick, tick stop ticking. You see what I'm saying? Who got time for that? Like 100. That shit crazy than a motherfucker. On King T420 SCC. Tell them so come correct. Just that simple. It gotta be that way. You know what I mean? When you with a motherfucker and you doing good to a motherfucker and you treating them right and you know what I'm saying, everything going good, the more you learn about this person, the better off you will be if you want to be with that person longer. You know what I'm saying? The more you can help this person, the more that person will want to be with you. The more that person want to be by your side. The more they want to keep you with them because you are an asset. Right. All you got to do is listen to the videos. I put them up. I put them up. All you got to do is listen to them. When you're an asset to a person, they love to have you around. And you know how you become an asset to a person? By learning that person. Learning what this person needs. Learning how they work. What's their quirks. What they don't like. What they do like. What I just told y'all in the beginning of the video. You have to learn people. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of learning people, you find out shit. You find out a lot of shit about people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's like the best thing to do for anybody in any relationship. You gotta get to know the person that you with. You gotta get to know what they like sexually. This is a fact. This is a hard nosed fact for anybody in a relationship. You have to get to know what that person likes, what they what they want to have done to them or not done to them, and things like that. What they want to experiment with, things like that. You have to get to know these things. You have to get to know people because people. You look, people are everybody's different and unique, and created beautiful in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get to know the person that you with. You know what I'm saying? You might find out some things about the person that you with that you didn't know that you actually like. Even more to add on to the fact that you already like the person. You know what I'm saying? So it don't hurt to take the time out to get to know a person that you really trying to be with and actually working on helping them keep perpetual motion. You know what I mean? Because the more you do that again, like I said, you have to learn the person you with. Happiness is not free. This is just real talk. Anybody that's ever been in a happy relationship or a partially happy relationship, anything close, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because that means you've been with somebody who's learned you and you've learned them and y'all worked as a team to keep each other balanced, level, on a straight path, on your own lane. You know what I'm saying? And you work to keep y'all right there on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And it helped. You feel me? And then when shit start getting a little different, stuff start people stop doing the things that they were doing that they know that you liked. You know what I'm saying? Things start to change. Things fall off. People you be like, whoa, what, you a different person now? And it's because they are. They different people. They they don't like something that you did or someone else has caught their eye. They're not as interested as they were in the beginning. Something has changed because, again, perpetual motion. Things don't change; they only get better. You only update. You can only update. You understand what I'm saying? So, if things is changing and they're not changing for the better, that means something is wrong, and you need to either figure out what's wrong, learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free, or keep on jumping from person to person until you figure out that you have to learn somebody before you could just be happy with them. That's all I really be trying to get all of you to see. It's like you can't just pick a person out of the crowd and be like, yo, I'm finna be happy with this person. Nah, it don't really work like that. Like, you know, you might see a person on Instagram, or you might have went to school with a person, and you know you went to school with them for years, or with her for years, or whatever, whatnot, and you see them on Instagram, or however it be, or Facebook, or met at the store, y'all just changed numbers and got to talking for a split second. That don't mean you know that person. And real people can tell when a person really trying to get to know them, or when they really just trying to get into, you know what I'm saying? What, you just trying to get the bag from me? Or you just trying to get some pussy? Real people know. They can tell. They may not say nothing to you. They might not bring it right out right at the top of the game. Like, no, they're not going to do that. That's not how it works. So it'd be like you have to really get to know the person that you're talking to. Like, because some people, they keep all the real shit tucked deep until they know that you a solid motherfucker that they can rock with, and they can say something to you like that. So again, you gotta get to know the people that you with. Like I said, you see a motherfucker go in the gas station a couple times and grab the same kind of juice. Start being the motherfucker that already had that juice for them. Ready, prepared for them when they get there. Start being the type of motherfucker, you see a motherfucker smoke a certain kind of blunts, start being the type of motherfucker that had them type of blunts for them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you the type of motherfucker that got everything for the person that you want right there, so they can know that you're working on making them happy. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you work on making someone happy, the more they will work on making you happy. That's how it's like a balance. When somebody feel good when they come around you, they want to make you feel good. It's an energy thing. It's like exchanging energy. So when you with somebody and y'all start exchanging negative energy, what you think's gonna happen? Negative energy. It's gonna be a bad mood. But when you with somebody and all y'all do is exchange good energy, it's gonna always be a good mood. It's gonna always be a feel good thing, because all y'all do is trade good energy. Y'all always trying to make it something better for the other person, and that's man. I'm just trying to tell y'all, like, a lot of y'all would be a lot happier if y'all took the time, just a few seconds, to get to learn the people that you with. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying that this person ain't shit, or this motherfucker, I don't know what's wrong with this weirdo ass motherfucker, excuse me, and all this type of shit like that. Y'all gotta get to learn the people that you with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know the person that you dealing with, then how could either one of y'all make each other happy? It's like two people wandering in the woods, two strangers just bumped into each other in the woods. Ain't nobody said nothing. They just walking the straight path together. So fuck it. They just gonna walk the straight path until the fork in the road come and figure out which way they gonna go. Because there's no communication there. But when there's communication, when the fork come, y'all have been talked all the way there. So y'all already gonna know which way we going, why we going this way, what's the reason that we chose to go that way. Communication is key. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Getting to know the person that you with will always better your situation and always better your standing with the person that you with. That's all I'm telling you. Especially if you look, if you trying to be top dog, if you trying to be top dog in baby girl life, if you trying to be number one in baby girl life, look at what she need the most and help her get that. And I guarantee you, I ain't say go be no simp ass nigga and just cause she said, oh, I want a house, go buy her house. No. Be a real man and figure out what's really going on. Like real women, they give clues, hints, and keys. They let you know what they thinking about. They let you know what's on their mind. They let you know what they need. So all you got to do is listen, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Man, some women direct than a motherfucker. Some women do just want a motherfucker to give them money and shit. It is what it is. You could be the type of nigga that just want to give away your money to a motherfucker. I'm not, hey, I don't judge nobody for being who they is. You can be who you want to be. At the end of the day, there's nothing nobody can do about it. But I'm the type of person that when a person get with me, we're gonna build together. Like we gonna have vision, ambition, dreams, goals, and we're gonna always work toward getting to our goal. If we're not working toward getting toward the goal, then there's no purpose. If we're not communicating, working on keeping perpetual motion, just keeping it going, just keeping it going, and not stopping, ain't no purpose. I don't like that tick 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 shit. That old toxic, unhealthy shit. Niggas always you want to fight the nigga, you want to check the nigga every time he been gone, and like make a home happy, make it peaceful. Like why would it? All right, watch this. Why would any man, right? And I just want y'all to think, ladies. Why would any man want to buy anything for a woman? Why would he want to pick her kids up from school? Why would he want to take her garbage out? Why would he want to do any of that if all he do is hear her nagging, complaining, whining, bitching, and never fucking satisfied? What will make you think he want to do anything for you? I'm just being honest. And vice versa, fellas. What do you think? What make you think a woman want to just give a nigga some pussy, or go hang out with a nigga, chill with his homeboys, or even give you her money if you ain't never showed her that you would do anything for her that will help upgrade or build her at all? What will make you? Again, that's what I'm telling you. That's why the topic of today's show is you have to learn the person that you're with. Happiness is not free. You have to take time, put in the time getting to know these people. This shit is chess, not checkers. Everybody know this shit. You gotta move a different way. Gotta think a different way. It's always something different out here. It's always something different. It's man. When you helping build, when you helping grow, when you helping go up with a person, life just be so much better. When you the type of person that's always like, yo, we gonna figure this shit out together. You know what I'm saying? And y'all really sitting down helping each other figure some shit out, life be a much better place. No lie. I promise you. If you hear what I'm talking about and you done been there, then you know. Like if you done been with somebody that done made you happy before, you know why they made you happy. They made you happy because they did all the things that was required to keep you happy at the moment. And that's what people in life need. People in life need people that can do everything that's required to keep that person happy for the moment. Remember that. The most important things happen just like that. Because in life, you meet certain people. And when you meet those people, they meet certain requirements just off rip. So, in order to unlock the rest of the requirements, you have to learn the person and get to know their requirements. You see what I'm saying? So, the more you get to know this person and the more you get to doing for that person, they already hitting making certain requirements. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to get you to see. When they're already doing certain things for you, you figure out how to unlock some shit when you start doing shit for them too. You understand what I'm saying? It be more than just them just doing shit for you. just because they like to make you happy. Yeah, most of the time people do stuff for other people because they like to make them happy. This is not a joke and it's no lie. But what I'm telling you is once you start doing things for them that make them feel happy, they'll start doing more things for you. It won't even be a question about it. It's like this person got my best interest at heart. So when a person feel like you got their best interest at heart, they'll start doing more stuff for you. It'll start being more moments where you don't need things and things like that. It'll be little moments where it's like, damn, how you know I needed this? And the motherfucker be like, cause you know you be paying me attention and you be holding me down. So sometimes I be having to show you that I got you too. And the motherfucker just pop up on you with some shit like, yeah, I got you. Because you've been paying them attention. You've been doing certain stuff for them. You can hear a motherfucker saying like, damn, I don't want to go do this because and then you get it done for them just and boom. Like, damn, I got this done for you. Oh, you did? Damn, that's the shit, babe. That's the type of shit that make motherfuckers want to do extra shit for you. You know what I'm saying? When you the type of motherfucker that go out your way to do extra shit for them, you know what I'm saying? That's that's what you call putting in the footwork. That's what you call putting in the extra work. For all those that want to know about a man or a woman that got a woman and can keep a woman, this is how they do it. They put in the footwork. They do what is required to make that person happy. Now, pay attention. I didn't say they give that person everything they want. It's not what I said. Hope y'all paying attention. It's a big difference. Oh yeah, this was a topic I told y'all I was about to get into it. About to break it down. It's a big motherfucking difference in giving a person everything they want and everything they need and everything that they're required. Okay. So if you're gonna be a, if you're just gonna be an open free giver, then you're of course you're one of them people that just give your person everything that they want and keep them happy. If that's how you feel that your person gonna be happy, boom, give your person everything they want and keep them happy, right? But if you were a thinker like me, or a motivator like some others, you again get to know the person, and instead of just giving them everything that they want, you figure out what are some of those things that they want that are doing them no good, or something that they can hold off on for a second, because that also shows a person that you're giving them what they require, because a person know when they don't need something as well. So you have to really pay attention to people. You know what I'm saying? Because again, fellas, ladies give us signs, and ladies, fellas give signs too. We all just have to pay attention. You got to listen to the person that you're dealing with. If you're listening to the person that you're dealing with, then figuring out what they need and what they want will never be hard, because they always telling you what they need and what they want. You know what I'm saying? And you being around, getting to know who they are, getting to know that person, getting to know what they're going through, how they're living, and how they're dealing with life, you can know which needs and which wants are the most important, which ones are required for the moment. Okay? Pay attention, keep up. You have to always get to know what the person that you with wants or needs for the moment. If it's a want that's not needed, then don't let it concern you. But if it is a want that is absolutely needed, need it. Get it done. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know exactly what I mean. I don't gotta explain it to you. I'm not finna break down the difference between a need and a want, because I'm pretty sure you all know the difference. So, the person that you're with, you have to learn what they require for the moment to keep them stable, happy, steady, and keep them in perpetual motion. And this is how you learn to keep a happy relationship. Again, you have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free. In order to be in a happy relationship, you have to learn the person that you're with. You have to know what that person is going through, and you have to know that what they're going through can be changed or it can be solved, but they might just need a little help or a little point in a different direction or just a shoulder to lean on or whatever the case might be. I don't know your person. Only you do. Or do you? Which is the whole purpose of me telling you exactly what I'm telling you. You have to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? Like people, most people are yearning to be understood by somebody. And the best way to show a person that you're working on understanding them is to keep them in perpetual motion. To keep them in perpetual motion. It's the best way to do that is to show them by helping them do the things that they need to get done. Help them do the things that they need and want to get done. And you have to pick and choose which ones are the most important, and you have to do that by getting to know the person, what's going on in their life, and you will be able to decide if you're a good person and you know what's going on. You like if you real out here, then you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't even feel like I'm wasting my breath. Real people know exactly what I'm talking about. But for y'all who don't really understand, I'm trying to tell y'all that life can be a lot better and it can go a lot better. All you have to do is put in a little bit of effort, put in a little bit of time, take a little bit of time to get to know the person that you're dealing with. And if you take a little bit of time to get to know the person that you're dealing with, then things will go a lot different in the relationship that you're in. Because it's not just a give, give, give type of relationship. Or it's not just a take, take, take type of relationship. If you're wondering why the person that you're with don't want to give you more, they don't want to give you more because they don't feel like you're giving them enough. Remember this. I'm helping y'all out. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. This is how people are. If the person that you're with feel like they're already giving you, and you're not giving enough, and you're trying to figure out why they won't give you more, it's because you're not giving enough. So if you want them to give you more, you'll have to go to them and find out what it is that you would have to do to get them to give you more. Again, it's what happens. You have to learn a person. You have to learn the person you with. Happiness is not free. So if you don't take the time to learn that person, what do you think is gonna happen? Like they already feel like they're giving you enough. And if they feel like they don't want to give you no more, you there goes the reason. You just found out. Because they feel like you're not giving enough. So you have to be, you know, you have to be more of a willing participant and more willing to give a little more in order to receive a little more. It's just how it works. This is how life works. Everybody knows this. Nobody is running from this. Damn dog. Yeah, nobody's running from these things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, um, it's like, yo, if you really choose happiness, then you gonna choose to get to know that person because choosing to get to know that person will not only will it help you become a better person because it'll show you that you are a good enough person for someone else because you put in the work. You gonna show yourself that you was willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And if you know you're willing to put in the work, then that make you feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker can't make you feel bad when you know you putting in the work. How can a motherfucker make you feel bad when you know you putting in the work? Oh, see. Fuck with these damn dog hairs. You're not gonna lose no weed though. But yeah, so that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? A beautiful relationship is like a beautiful Rolex. It's perpetual. The motion you get in your relationship will be just like a Timex or a Rolex. It's either gonna be tick tick tick, waiting to stop ticking, or it's gonna be perpetual motion. It's gonna always be better, upgrading growth. Everybody gonna be learning each other. We're gonna be doing more and more for each other. We're gonna be upgrading each other, and that's how a beautiful relationship works. That's how it goes. It doesn't work no other way. You have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free. You cannot be happy in the world constantly all the time if you're not happy with the person you're with. If you're not helping them be happy as well, then what do you think? You think they're just gonna stick around? It doesn't work that way. Nope, it sure doesn't. Mm-mm. The way it works is when y'all working on being happy together, y'all working on doing things for each other, working on making things better for each other, then each other can keep each other happy. Each other can keep each other balanced, so that person can be in a happy place. When you make things easier for a person, that's what keeps a person in a happy, good place. When you show a person that you're not trying to make life complicated, that's what lets them know that you really got their back. You really rock with them. You ride with them. You down for them. You know what I'm saying? People pay attention to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? At least real people do. We pay attention to the motherfuckers that rock with us. To the motherfuckers that got our back. To the motherfuckers who gonna outshine the rest of the motherfuckers because they really putting in the work to get to know who the fuck I am and what the fuck I really want and why the fuck I ain't been acting a certain kind of way with the rest of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because they putting in the time. They getting to know. They figuring it out. When a person figure it out, it be simple. You know what I'm saying? When you figure out the person that you're with, life becomes simple. Like it becomes easy. You know what I'm saying? Because you get to talk to this person, you get to tell this person your day, you get to tell them how you feel about certain situations. You get to do all these things, and that's only because you are making their life simpler. You're making their life a little easier. You're making their life a little more bearable. So the more you do that for a person, the more a person will relax and be comfortable around you, the more they'll want to hear you out, the more they'll want to make things in your life better, the more they'll want to make you comfortable. You understand? You have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free. You have to put in time. You have to put in effort. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about the mighty dollar all the time. It's a relationship. It's about time and effort, getting to know what this person needs and wants, getting to know what is required for this person at this moment, right now. What do they need right now? What's required right now? Hmm. And a lot of y'all don't take the time to get to know what your person need right now, what is required for the moment. You understand? Like, cause listen, okay, for instance, a real woman know that a man might come home talking to her about sex, right? But at the end of the day, she gonna know if he just talking to her about sex, or do he really want to fuck right now, or is he hungry, or do he just want to play his game and and be left alone? You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Just like a real man, when he come home, he gonna be able to look around the house and he gonna be able to basically tell what type of mood this woman in just by looking around the house, seeing what she got going on, seeing if she got music playing, if she on her phone, seeing if she watching one of her little shows, doing homework, whatever the case might be. You know what I'm saying? People pay attention to these things. They get to know. They get to know the people that they with. And it's a loving, beautiful thing. I promise y'all, it's a loving, beautiful thing when you get to know the person that you with like that. And the people that you with, when they really see that you getting to know them, it warms their heart. It makes them feel so good. You know what I'm saying? Because in life, we all just really just want to be understood. We just want somebody to understand us, how we think, how we work, why we work the way we work, why we think the way we think, where we came from, what we've been through. We all just want someone to understand. But no one can understand no one if no one is trying to get to know anyone. You have to know or get to know. You can't tell a person that they acting a certain type of way if you don't know why they acting like the way they're acting. You know what I'm saying? You can't say, "Oh, well, you being like this just because." But if you don't get to know that person and get to know why they're acting like that, then you can't just say that they're acting a certain type of way just because. You have to get to know the. You have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free. This is all I'm telling you. Like, if you want to be happy, you have to learn what that person requires for the moment, what they need. Go ahead and come right back. You have to learn what that person needs. You have to learn what is required from that person, and you have to meet those requirements. You understand? It's not all about the wants. Sometimes it's not. It's not all about the wants. It's about the need that is required for the moment. So if you can meet the need that is required for the moment, most of the time, the person that you're with, they will be more happy. They will be more joyful, and they will want to willingly do more things to make you happy because you are meeting the needs that are required for the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like they know you putting in the extra effort. It's like they know you putting in the extra work to get to know what they need or what is needed for what is required for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Okay. A lot of people are not looking to see what's really going on in another person's life. You know what I'm saying? Most people, all right, watch this. Most people get in a relationship with another person with their own personal intentions. I'm not even saying with good intentions. When most people get into a relationship with a person, they have their own personal intentions, okay? And this is what we need to understand. When you get into a relationship with that person, they had intentions for you as well. So you need to sit down and talk with that person and figure out what it is that that person is requiring. You understand? Because y'all are both here together to with your own personal intention for this person. This person may this person may be willing to meet everything that you require from them if you're willing to meet everything that they require from you. Or do you all have to sit down and compromise and come to a compromise and come to an understanding about what each other will or will not do or what each other will and will not accept? That's what a relationship is: communication, learning the person that you're with so you can be happy. You have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free. So, I'm glad you guys are paying attention. This is some real shit. I'm not just telling y'all this shit because I'm just telling y'all this shit for my health. I ain't just telling y'all this shit because I just got the time to give y'all the game. I'm telling y'all this shit because I'm tired of seeing all my people just unhappy. I see so many black men and so many black women so unhappy. Everybody so angry, so mad. Everybody going through breakups. Everybody dealing with shit like so crazy. Listen, it could be a lot simpler. Just instead of going through a breakup, instead of being so angry and bitter, take one of these people that you already dealing with, that you like already, get to know that person. Learn that person. Learn what they need in their life and start to meet some of those requirements and watch what happens. I'm telling you, they'll start to meet some of the requirements in your life. It's just how life works. You understand? So the way things go, the way things are in life, right? You have to be um, a humble person, a willing person. You have to be a good person. You have to have a good heart. You have to have a good soul. You can't just be the type of person that just want to get into a relationship with your own personal intentions and not have good intentions for the person that you got into the relationship with. See how that works? If you have personal intentions when you get into a relationship, but you don't have good intentions for the person that you got into the relationship with, then that means you don't plan on meeting the requirements for the other person, but you do want that person to meet the requirements for you. How does that work? How can that ever be possible? It can't be possible because if this person is not happy, they're not going to continue to want to meet your requirements. It's going to be like, I'm just doing, why am I doing all this stuff? You're not even trying to, you're putting no effort in to make me happy. You're not doing, listen, we all know if a person wants some sex, they can go get some sex. There's a man or a woman. So it's not about sex. It's about if you want to be with a person in a relationship. It's about if you actually want to be happy with someone. What is needed to be done? And what is needed to be done is to meet the requirements for the moment. If you can meet the requirements for the moment of the people that you're trying to be happy with, life will be a better place for not only you, but for both of you. Life will be such an upstanding place. Neither of you will be in a place where you feel like life is so unfair or life is treating me shitty. Neither of you will be in a place where you feel like, oh, I'm lacking this. Dang, I wish I had this person or that person or something like that. Because both of you will be with a person that you feel is working on meeting your requirements for the moment. The person that you're with is working on doing the things that you need right now. You understand? And that is the thing that is going to keep the relationship in perpetual motion. That is what's going to keep the relationship a Rolex instead of a Timex. That that alone will keep your relationship intact. That just by itself will keep your relationship intact. If you are doing what is required for the moment for the person that you're with, your relationship will stay intact because the person that you're with will feel comfortable doing what is required for you for the moment because you're doing everything in your power to do what is required for them for the moment. And that is how people keep each other happy. That is how you see 50, 60, 70-year relationships. That is how people get married and stay married until they pass away. That is how. Because people actually put in the work that is required to get to know the person, to do what is required for the moment for the person that they're actually dealing with. That's how that happens. Doesn't just magically happen. Doesn't just happen like, oh, they slept together and they was a perfect match. No, that was just a added bonus. That's what's wrong with you young people. Y'all think sex is the 75% of it. No, that's only like 10% for real. Like, I ain't being funny, I'm being honest. Okay, so let's say about 50%. Because most of y'all gonna be like, no, it's all right. So, say sex is about 50% of the relationship, right? So, what about the other 50%? Does that not matter? No, those are the things that actually matter. The sex part will be there, but the things that matter is the other 50%, the things that are required for the moment. You understand? So it's not like y'all not gonna have sex. I'm This is what I'm trying to get you to see, fellas. It's not like she not gonna want to have sex with you. You're around. Just hold the whole fact that you're around lets you know that she's already thought, yeah, I might get this guy some sex, right? But the thing is this guy willing to meet the requirements that I have for the moment? That's what it boils down to. I'm telling you, these are like some of the key secrets to life. When you get with a woman, most women love to please their man. They just got to know that they got a man that love to please them back. Most of the time, it ain't about money. It's about certain little small things, little trinkets. Go buy me this plant, please. I really want this plant. Or You know what I'm saying? Some women like clothes. Some women like shoes. Some women like animals. Some women like electronics. Whatever the case, some women might want you to just put in some time. Just come in, whatever the case might be. Whatever the case might be. The relationship will be in perpetual motion once you start doing what's required for the moment. This is nothing new, but some people don't know. So I'm trying to let you know that things always work better when you're doing what's required for the moment for the partner that you're with. Instead of complaining that the partner that you're with is not doing something for you, they're not making you happy at the moment, something's not going right, something's wrong, and you've asked them over and over and over again to do such and such and such and such and such and such, instead of complaining about them not doing it and just, completely going off the rail, sit down and talk to the person and ask them, well, partner, I've asked you to do this multiple times. Is there a reason that you have not done this, partner? That's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Because if there's a reason that you have not done this, then let me know and I can do something about that. See, we can both do what is required for the moment to keep each other in perpetual motion, to keep each other going in flow motion, flowing like water, to keep each other smooth like a straight line. All you have to do is what is required for the moment for the person that you're with, and everything will be balanced. You understand? With energy is passed by both people. It's not just passed by one person. Energy will always be passed by both people. So if you go in with good energy, you will most of the times receive good energy. But if you go in with nervous energy, or if you go in with bad energy, or if you go in with mad, angry energy, or whatever, people will receive that as well. So, again, in order to get to know a person, you have to go to a person with good energy. You can't go to a person with bad energy and expect for a person to want to let you get to know them. What person wants to let anyone get to know them when they come into them with bad energy? I don't want to tell you nothing. I don't even want to talk to you. In fact, why are you here? Yeah, that part. Like, no one wants to talk to a person that has bad energy. It's just that simple. So, getting to know a person, make sure you go to this person with good energy. Make sure you're thinking about how you approach a person. Make sure it's not going to offend the person when you approach them trying to get some information about the person that you're trying to get to know. We all know everybody is not open and willing to tell you everything about their life or the things that's going on in their life or what even is going on for them at the moment, right? So, yeah, keep up with me. Keep up. If you keep up with me, I promise you everything will be good. Keep figuring out what's required for the moment for that person that you're with, and everything will keep being okay. As long as you can figure out what's required for the moment, watch this. Just start doing it. All y'all that's watching, all I want you to do, just start doing it. Just doing what's just do what's required for the moment, right? Just do what's required for the moment for a couple weeks, about a month. Just do it for a month. Just do what's required for the moment for the person that you're with for a month, and watch the change in your relationship. Watch how much things get better because you're actually putting in the effort to do what's required for the moment. You're not just there. They won't just be there. You not just, you know what I'm saying? When you figuring out what's good, then you know what's good. You know what I mean? And that's how it go. That's what makes relationships last forever. When you can do what's required for the moment for the partner that you're with all the time, and they can do the same for you, everything will keep being perpetual motion, just like a Rolex. It'll just keep going. It'll just keep going. Perpetual motion. It'll never be no tick tick. You know why? Because you guys have always been doing what is required for the moment, for the person that you're with. So, the topic, you have to learn the person you're with. Happiness is not free. This is Smoking with the King, episode 30. I appreciate everybody for coming out to enjoy King T420 SCC TV. And yeah, tell me what you think. Drop a like in the comments. Like, share, subscribe.